Hello my fellow R's, and welcome back to another episode of A View from the Loft with me, P-Block Scudze. Now, as you can see, I've changed the background for this video. It's a nice day, so I thought I'd go and get a little bit of exercise, and I've got lovely massive woods and fields near where I live. So I'm just currently doing my exercise, having a little, I think it's about a mile round trip, something like that. But just before I came out, I watched the video with Tarabat and the Q&A, and I must admit it just constantly brought a smile to my face. It's so nice to see that he still cares so much for the club, and he still holds all those memories dear to his heart, and the way he spoke about his teammates at the time and his love and respect for them, and his relationship with Warnock, and yeah, it was just a great video to watch, considering it has been 9 years to the day, well, not to the day, but 9 years since we won the championship with him basically running the show. Which that sort of watching that video and just being out here walking, I just sort of wanted to talk about that season. It's been 9 years since we won the championship. I still hold that in such high regard. Probably, in fact, I spoke to a good friend of mine, Craig. Cheers for the subs and the likes, mate. But we both said the other day that winning the championship is so much more better than winning the playoffs. I mean, yeah, playoffs, you're at Wembley. You've only got one chance to win promotion, to win that trophy. And by God, did we do it, very, very late on with good old Bobby Zamora. But winning that championship, you've got to go through a whole season of back and forth. Are we going to beat this team? Are we going to lose to this team? Are we even going to make the top two this season? And it's so long drawn out that anything can happen over that period of time. And as it was, we had the scare right at the end of the season with not even knowing if we were going to be champions, because the FA, the lovely people that they are, decided, hold on, we don't like the transfer of what happened with Falling, so we're going to bring it up now that you're in that position of winning the title, and we're going to make you squirm for it. And absolute beeholes for doing that, but thankfully justice prevailed in the end, and we did get given the championship, and God knows how we celebrated that. But so yeah, anyway, let's talk about that winning season. Let's go from the start. So Warnock had come in as manager in the March before that season, but this was the start of him being able to build a team. He wanted a winning team, a team that was going to be capable of winning the championship. So of course, some of the first signings he made were some of his old faithfuls in Paddy Kenny from Sheffield United, Clint Hill and Sean Derry from Palace. And straight away my initial reaction was possibly could be good signings for us. But it was one of those, they're workhorses, so we'll give them that. And yeah, we got in the old faithful, Derry and Hill from Palace, and I was happy with that. They're warriors. Paddy Kenny came in from Sheffield United, and he was always a bit of a bad boy, so I thought, well, that could give us a bit of an edge, And then we brought in Jamie Mackey was the first player we brought in, and I remember going, who's Jamie Mackey? Never heard of him. Is he any good? You just come from a team that's been relegated. So made a few good more signings, and then eventually we got in on loan Tommy Smith, Routledge, and Carl Walker. So that was they were some really good loan signings. And so yeah, I mean some great loan signings. Especially with knowing Routledge's pedigree, and Carl Walker had been hotly tipped at Spurs. So yeah, the stage was set really with all those signings. We lost a few players in between, mostly going out on loan. So yeah, the stage was set, and our first game of the season was at home against Barnsley, and we've had it some games with Barnsley where they've been bogey teams. I mean, if you've only got to look in recent years, last season they absolutely smashed us. But yeah, Barnsley have always been a bit of a bogey team at times, but thankfully they weren't on this day, and we absolutely walloped them 4-0. Brilliant day, and the weather that day was hot. It was brilliant sunshine, and that was, to me, the setting for the rest of the season. You would have seen in a previous video of mine where I talked about this season and said that every day felt like it was brilliant sunshine and it was hot. I don't remember it being cold, I don't remember it being wet, anything like that. But anyway, so yeah, smashed them 4-0 on the opening day season. Great. We then went to Sheffield United. Not one of the easiest places at all to go. And we go and win 3-0, and I was blown away. I thought, bloody hell, 2 games on the trot. You never know, we might have a good start this season. Probably falter off somewhere along the line as we've done in the past, but you know, it's a good start. And we got another win, and then we drew away at Derby, although that felt like a win because of Jamie Mackie in the final minute. And this just kept going on and on and on. And then we got our first loss. Had to be at home as well, didn't it? Against Watford. We lost 3-1, which wasn't even our worst loss of the season, but at home that was our biggest loss. But after that we then lost to Leeds, so you know, that's when you start thinking, the wheel's going to start falling off now. You know, we've had 2 back-to-back losses after all these wins and a few draws. And thankfully, on Boxing Day, we got our second biggest win of the season, which was against Swansea at home. We won 4-0. A game, unfortunately, was the only game I missed that season because I was away with family at Christmas time. And needless to say, I knew I'd rather have been after seeing that scoreline. And then, yeah, so back on track. And then New Year's Day, we lost away to Norwich 1-0. And after that, couple of draws, then a win. And it was, you know, still one of those. We were in a fortunate position that everyone else around us was sort of copying results at the time. I mean, Cardiff were second for a long time and then, you know, fell away. We then had our worst away defeat that season, which was against it was away to Scunthorpe, and that was 4-1. And God, that was a bitter pill to swallow. I mean, Scunthorpe of all teams, we go and lose to them after what we've been doing so far this season. Madness. But anyway, we lost to Scunthorpe, but we put that behind us and came back, got some really important wins, and then coming towards the end of the season, we drew against Cardiff, but it was a major point, and a game we should have won. And then we go, you know, we drew at home to Hull, 1-0, and that could have put us up. And then thankfully we finally got the win at Watford, and cue the celebrations really. And then come the Leeds game, once we got the all clear that we were champions, then that was it. We didn't really care about the result. We let Leeds have their win. And in fact, Leeds were the only team that season to beat us home and away. So fair play to Leeds. But as I say, by that final game at home, we could have just thrown the game without even kicking a ball because we just didn't care. We knew we were champions. We knew we was up, and it was awesome. An awesome day. There wasn't a dry eye in the stadium, shall we say. But yeah, I mean, and looking back, I mean, 5 losses all season. It's incredible. I mean, all right, we finished on 88 points, but we could have easily grabbed 100 points plus. But yeah, what a season, eh? And you know, Paddy Kenny got players player and player of the season, and fully well deserved with some of his amazing saves. And I was looking at it though, but Sean Derry was the one person to play all season. He made the most appearances with 47. So yeah, true warrior there, isn't he? So I'm getting knackered now because I've walked quite a lot and talked quite a lot and lose my breath. But over the back there, that's where I live. You won't be able to see it, but yeah, that's where I live over there, which is quite a way. So I've walked quite a distance actually. Yeah, if I could go back and relive that season again, I totally would. But yeah, 9 years ago, 9 years. Oh well, my fellow R's, I'm going to leave it there for now. If you've got anything you want to add, you know, comments wise about your memories, that'd be great. Maybe I can get a video sorted with all the memories. Just an update on the videos at the moment. I am currently doing a mini series, so that's why there's not been much come up. There's a lot of editing involved, a lot of preparing and getting people on board. I won't give too much away, but it's involving friends of mine. And so yeah, I'm hoping to have that up very, very soon. So, but other than that, thank you so much for all the love and support on not only on my YouTube channel, but on the Instagram page as well. I'm missing doing my videos, and yeah, hopefully we'll all be back soon, and I'll be able to do the half times and the post match thoughts and everything. So yeah, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and other than that, as always, come on, you R's.